Let's take a look at the stock of Plug Power. Today it was up over 5%, and this was due to some good news. But how much farther can it go? Right now it's trading at all-time highs. Let's take a look at some potential resistances coming up for the stock. Here's the chart for Plug Power. This is the 4-hour time scale. As you can see, earlier we mapped the lines of support that we had encountered. We also had two lines of resistance that we marked here, as it was trending down at the time. However, this became support as the stock price crossed them, so I changed them to green moving forward. Now let's take a look at a closer time scale and look at some potential resistances that we might face. Now that we're at the 30-minute time frame, we can see a little bit more detail about the graph. As you can see, we still have the lines of support carried over. In addition, I went ahead and used the Fibonacci extension tool. We know this tool will allow us to determine lines of resistance above the all-time high that we're seeing today. The reason for this is because we don't have any historical data to prove or justify lines of resistance above this all-time high yet. So, after using the tool, it propagates these lines of resistance above the all-time high. It's used by placing it at the swing low position and then placing it again at the swing high position, and then you drag it back down to the swing low and click, and then it'll propagate these. And then he did that twice. The reason why I didn't choose this or this one, because these also pretty much line up with other lines on the graph, so they're pretty much dead even. So after doing this, we see that there's one line that's pretty much dead even with what we saw as the closing price. And so there's probably a back and forth between the bulls and the bears on that one. However, then if we look higher, we obviously have the high of the day, and that'll be a weaker resistance, but still one there. However, we have one at 13.5, and this is a dead even at 13.5. So these whole numbers and half numbers will become very strong resistance, as you know, they're just nice going forward. So I think Plug Power is doing pretty well, and it's exciting to see what they can do next. Remember to like and subscribe for any more technical stock analysis. Also, drop a comment for any specific stocks you want me to take a look at.